Release the hound, and away he goes. Oh, looks like the cat's followed as well. Nightmare. And hi, welcome to the channel, and welcome to a little bit of an unusual episode that wasn't kind of planned. For those of you who follow along with the series, I should be putting out the floor episode now. In the real world, I've just picked it up yesterday, but it hasn't been fitted yet, and I'm waiting on some parts to be delivered. But as luck would have it, when I went away to Derbyshire the other week, I actually recorded 3 episodes. But I'll be perfectly honest, I was a little bit disappointed with how the ending turned out on the 3rd video, which is why I didn't upload it Sunday and instead released the electrical installation video. My idea originally was to edit it later and put it up on the 2nd channel. But after going through it the other night, it's actually a very nice video with some wonderful shots, some great locations, and quite a bit of shenanigans that led to the disappointment at the end of the video. It's nothing massively untoward, it just didn't go down the way I wanted it to. So for now, grab yourself a cup of tea or something stronger and a little bit of munchie and kick back and hopefully enjoy the 3rd part of the Derbyshire series from last week that should have been released on Sunday, but it's being released today. Morning and welcome to the last day of this little mini trip, which I guess in a way sounds all negative and boo-hoo at the start of a video, but the reality of it is it isn't. I'm going to be heading back tomorrow to try and stick a few more bits into the van so we can then head out again. But I'll be honest, because this is my last day up here in the Peak District today, I'm on a little bit of a mission. I've got an area that I want to go and scope out for a future video on the 2nd channel. There's also a great sort of area and bumble we can have while we're around there. And then later on tonight, I've got a spot that I've been umming and ahhing whether to stay at for an absolute age, and I lost it. I couldn't find it until last night. So because I've refound it, I figured it'd be rude not to stay there. It looks amazing. The location of it's quite unique, if I'm honest, but for now we do need to get a little bit of a wriggle on and get ourselves over to the Redmere's Reservoir. Oh, nightmare. Chaos is ensuing. Look at this. We're on a little single track lane. The main road up the way is shut, so everyone's had to make a detour, and there's a caravan coming up here and it's completely blocked the road. No one can get by. It's just causing chaos. Look, he's down there somewhere. He's running around here telling everybody to back up and get out of the way so he can get up the road. So I guess for now we're playing the waiting game. It's chaos. There's about 15 cars that are all backed up. I don't know what he's going to do. Apparently it's not one caravan, it's about 5 who are really struggling. This is a nightmare. Oh wow, the traffic's moving, but oh, we ain't got much space here. Nightmare. I'm glad I'm in a VW T5 and not a bloody massive Sprinter. Oh man. How am I? You right on your wing mirror? You right?
It's alright, plenty of room. Plenty of room.
Wow. Plenty of room. Yeah, bless you. Well, I've got to say it, I mean, I do mention these single track roads now and again from time to time, and this is why, in the wrong situation, they could be chaos. I don't know if I mentioned it, there's been an accident on the main road and we all got detoured along this single track, including caravans and trucks. Oh, nightmare. We're about 200 metres from the main road and it looks like it's happened again. Uh-oh. Well, I've got to say it, after being set back an hour and a half through that traffic jam and all that shenanigans, this is very nice. Regardless of being here for a scope mode, look at the colours, look at the area. We've been up here before. It's the Red Myers or Red Mears sort of reservoir. I think we stayed where that motorhome is many moons ago, but it is a beautiful area, and that's kind of why I'm here, because I sort of half know the area. Thing is, I've got a scooter, and it's a particularly decent one or special one. It's an off-road scooter. So some of you may know, from here, a few miles up the way, is a thing called the Stanage Point. Basically a marker in the middle of the moors. And my idea is to try and get there and back on the scooter, because it's off-road. But I'm not entirely sure of the terrain, which is why we're here now, to scope it out. If the terrain's good for it, then I can come up here in a few weeks' time and try and break a new World Guinness record. Probably not, but it should be a good little giggle. We'll see. The terrain's got to be right for it. Right, scope mode. I think, from what I can gather, this trail here is the one that goes up to the Stanage Pole. It looks like it's got a bit of an incline at the start, which is not great. And I'll be honest, I had looked on Google Smurf to see what sort of terrain this was, and it looked pretty good. But now I'm here, it looks very stony and rocky. Probably not the sort of terrain you want to be coming on with really small wheels. It does have full suspension, but I might have to set it to very fluctuating mode to come on this undulating track. It's debatable. I'm not sure now. Oh dear. Thing is as well with it, it's got a huge range on it apparently. It does 100 kilometres to one charge, and the Stanage Pole's only a few miles up the way there and back. So I was thinking there's a route around this Red Mears sort of lake as well. I might see if I can do that on it also. So I think for now we'll have a little bumble and we'll scope this one out as well. Well, this is very nice. Look at these views. We've been blessed today. The weather last night was horrific. About 5 o'clock, a huge storm blew in, and it kept me awake till about 4 o'clock this morning, rattling and shaking the van. And I assumed it was going to be the same when I woke up. And yet here we are with blue skies. Good Lord. Happy days. I've had a few hit and miss trips over this year in terms of the weather, so it's genuinely nice when we get out here and it's sunny and bright. Makes a big difference. Really nice little area as well. All this moorland around. Beaut. I mean, Stanage Edge is kind of maybe over the way that way. And I think I just passed Lady Bower Lake. It's a nice area around here. Really is. Nightmare. Have a look at this. This sucks. There's 3 trails to take here. This one, nice. Got a lock on it. This one down here, nice little path. Someone's cut a hole. Probably can't go that way. Or the only one that's officially allowed to be done, the Boggy Mess. Damn it. And the thing is, I was looking when we were up on high, this all looks wet marshland down here. I might be bopping the fence in a minute. Right, scoping mode complete, and I'll be honest, I'm not convinced. It could be an absolute nightmare, but more importantly for now, we need a little bit of a plan of action. That traffic jammy thing stuck us back quite some time, and where I am at the minute is on the east of the Peak District. And where I want to stay tonight is obviously miles away on the west side of the Peak District. Thing with it is, it looks a really good spot. It's down near a place called the Buxton Raceway, and from what I can gather, where you parked up, you've got a view all over the raceway. I've kind of knocked it on its head for quite some time though, because it's a big open area, and in my mind it just leaves it sort of at the will of the untowards to come down and cause some bother. Hopefully we won't get that tonight, but because it's so far away, I'm going to go pick up some supplies en route, because we've no food for tonight, and then I think I'll catch you closer to when we get to the spot. Fingers crossed this is going to be a good one.
A few moments later.
Oh, hang on a minute. We seem to have a slight problem. My keys broke. Good as well, because I don't have a spare one anyway. There wasn't one with the van when I bought it. And check this out. I mean, you really want to be doing this, don't you? I can't turn it. Flipping heck. Oh, mama. This is not cool. Jesus wept. Oh, that sucks. All right, catch you in a bit. Well, good news. I've managed to stop and procure supplies, or rather an actual meal for this evening, and we're only 13 minutes from the spot. I'm trying to get there with a little bit of light. I don't know if we're going to manage it. Oh, damn it. Now I'm tangled in the USB cable. Oh, it's chaos. Let's go, let's go. Oh. Oh, nightmare. Not only is it got all rabbit on the road. Oh, bunny, 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 don't. Oh, jeez, I don't want to kill it. Come on, buddy, head in the field. Nice. Wow, not only is it losing the light, but we're also on really sketchy roads, and I haven't got a clue where I am. This is a nightmare. I hope it's going the right way. Nightmare. I've got to say it, this does not feel like the right way to come into this place. It's a speedway, a raceway. There must be a normal road to it. My sat-nav bloody hates me. This is not good. Miles of this thing. Oh wow, this is so random. I think we're here. Oh my god, there's all this fencing on the left. I think I'm supposed to be parking somewhere on the left. Oh wow, this could be it. And looks like we might have company for the night. Pooh. We didn't get here with any light. Nightmare. I'll show you in the morning, because it does look like quite a funky spot, but hang on. Oh, Christ, nearly tripped over. And I'll show you the area as well, because it's pretty cool. There's quite a lot of space for camping up and parking up. But I've parked up along the fence where everybody else seems to have parked up, although it doesn't seem to have pleased many people. Guy in the van at the back, who's probably 30 foot away, I just sort of says, oh, it's a bit lumpy round here, and he turned around and went, yeah, that's because you're parking too close, you should be parking further away on the flat bit. He doesn't seem very happy that I've pulled up, which is a bit odd, because there's a car camper right in front of us as well, so, and another van the other side of him. That's a bit random. Apparently he's not local, but he is here all the time. I don't know. It's private land though, he was telling me, but we're all parked here. I don't know. Well, I know it's shit, and I know it's basic, but it works. The whole setup. Oh damn it, that don't. I've got to go the other way around. Okay. Ah, that's better. You know, sometimes it's not always about having all the best of the best and all the mod cons. Sometimes it's just about having just enough to do what you want and having that free-spirited attitude to go and do it. Whew, pretty deep. I guess though, in a way, that's why I'm enjoying the van on the past few trips so much.
You know, we've done it very basic for many, many years now, and now we're out in a van. It's a big deal for me, it really is. Even in this state, like I've said on a few episodes, the little nuances and the differences, it means a lot to me. And hopefully, like I said, over the next year or two, we can get this thing kitted out really nicely. I know that sounds like a ridiculous long time scale, but like I said, in some ways I would like to do 3 separate builds. I should explain as well, because it sounds a bit odd. I guess the first and second build are slowly going to morph into each other. See, the thing is, I want to put windows in the van, like I've said, at some point. But I kind of want to enjoy it as a van, a panel van, a little bit first. I've never had a van before. It's all really new to me. And like I said, I want to kit it out so it's usable as it is sort of thing now. You'll see as it goes along. But then I want to spend a bit of time enjoying it as a panel van without the windows. You know, as soon as I start putting windows in the side here and on the door and the back, that's it. It's never ever going to be a van again. It's only going to be a camper van. So like I say, I think the way it's going to go is we'll kit it out, get it ready, enjoy it, and then slowly it will start morphing into sort of the second build. I'll be honest, I've got a few ideas of what I want to do with it, but I am still a little bit piecing it together as I go along. But I do feel, like I've said, once I've got the roof and the floor, electrics and a diesel heater in, we'll be at a point where we've got a base structure of a van that's usable. And then we can throw all the wondrous ideas up in the air what we're going to do with it. Candy floss wallpaper with all neon lights around the roof. Something like that. I'll tell you what though, while we're having a little chat, I think I should get tonight's meal on, because it's going to take quite some time. But luckily, it should be quite a simple one. We've got fish pie, and it's a decent size one. Really should be and all. I really had to remortgage the house for it. Gordon Bennett, even an idler. I felt a little bit out of sorts in there. All the other clientele in there were in full suits and regalia. Then again, it was the Buxton Audi after all. I'll be honest though, I have bought this because it's a fish pie, but I've no idea what fish is in it. Could be something really dodgy like neons or something. It's just, yeah, fish pie, neon fish pie. Remember those that your granddad always used to have in the fish tank, or your dad? Them little rainbow ones. I'm pretty sure they're called neons. I'm pretty sure there's not much meat on them as well. Ew. I have a feeling I was only supposed to pierce that plastic on top. Oh well, but you didn't. Right, apparently that's going to take 45 minutes and about 3 cans of gas. It seemed a good idea. Also, good news, I've managed to read the pack, and apparently there's 4% fish in there and then 96% animal derivatives. So I think it's cat food we're eating tonight. No, I'm joking. Apparently it's got Atlantic cod, not just any cod, Atlantic cod in there. And get this, smoked and dyed haddock. Sounds like they're setting it up for the catwalk rather than my dinner, but at least it's got real fish in there. How am I going to get it out? Really? Is that a thing? Can't not be not hot on the outside. The frying pan's hot. Oh, nice bit of fish pie. Let's see if I can find some Atlantic cod.
Well, morning and welcome to my nightmare today. Let me show you. This weather is insane. Oh. Whoa. The wind is so heavy this morning. It's absolutely crazy. I'd really wanted to fly the drone, get over this raceway and get some beautiful shots of it. But it started with rain and it just hasn't stopped with the wind. If I launch my drone here, doesn't matter what I do, it'll just end up in the direction the wind wants to take it. I'm really, really disappointed. Not only can I not fly the drone here this morning, but also because we got here late last night and we didn't get a proper shot at the place. It does look, however, in the morning now, a wonderful little spot, and possibly one that I will use again in the future to try and get a proper shot of the area. But for this morning, there's no way. But there it is, the Buxton Raceway. I'll try and show you a few pictures of it because it does look pretty special. It's kind of an oval, but it looks like it could have a figure of 8 as well. It could be a very intense, exciting race to watch, to be honest. Just not today. I'll be honest, this whole episode has kind of been a bit hit and miss with the big traffic jam yesterday and all the weather, getting here late, breaking the key for the van, and then to top it off, I also broke the USB on my phone. I brought this amazing long 3-meter cable, and that USB-C plug on it was just a little bit too big and a bit too tight fitting. I thought it was when I plugged it in. It still charges, but now when I plug it into the PC won't see it. And I've got about 8 cables with me. So it's not the cable, it's definitely the port on the phone. It can be fixed, but it's not going to be easy, and it won't be done by me. They don't always go to, not all these episodes yourselves, and I hope to see you in the next. But even though this has been a bit of an higgledy-piggledy episode, I genuinely hope you've enjoyed it. Not all these episodes always go to plan, but hey ho. For now, if you did enjoy it, all the good stuff, take care of yourselves, and I hope to see you in the next.